Hello, Reformers, and welcome to Groundbreakers. And actually, I am rather excited about it, I have to say, because this reminds me, even though it has nothing to do with it, it reminds me of Monster Rancher from way back in the PlayStation 1 era. And that was, yes, that was an amazing game, and it actually reminds me of this. So yes, I'm actually I don't know why I'm so excited, but really it is quite exciting. As we can see here, this is a robot strategy, turn-based, tactical, sort of randomly generated game where you construct robots and you throw them in a randomly generated arena, which is also going to change as time goes on. I played an arena earlier which had a ground scenario where the lava would actually come up from the floor and damage your own units. And believe it or not, obviously it also went down again, and there was another one with a water level and various things like that. But as you can see, these are the two robots I've currently been using. I am not particularly good at this at higher difficulties, just to let you know beforehand. But yes, these are the two robots I have so far. We have Dual Claw, and he has 3 skills, believe it or not. Yes, so every unit actually has 3 skills. They only start off with 2 skills, and obviously you choose them as you go along. Now, do bear in mind that this is also similar to the Dota / League of Legends / Heroes of the Storm kind of leveling system, where your units gain experience once in the actual match itself. Now this, I just have to say, is nothing like any of those games apart from that leveling system. And I'll talk more about the third ability, which is a very powerful ability, later on, but right now you don't have access to those until a certain point in the game. And then if we go over to this is the sort of upgrade system, and I've acquired quite a few of these so-called chips, and they do different things. As we can see here, we actually have one that increases durability by 1. And if we go back to the info here, you can actually see that CANNONEER has a durability of 2, which means that as soon as he's dead twice in a match, he's actually dead and gone forever. So we are probably going to be using this. Now if I select this, as you can see, it's kind of like Tetris a little bit. So what we can do is move this guy a little bit over there, and then we can apply the chip. So as we can see, it's actually a little bit of strategy involved as well to make the most of all of your chips. And so let's see, what else do we want to go for here? Do we want anything else? Well, unfortunately, some of these actually require player level 15. I'm only level 3, so do bear that in mind. And so I think, yeah, I think that's all that's going to be there for now. But we can switch to our other robot and maybe give that something. I think maybe that would be pretty nice. So let's do that. And we can actually swivel it as well, as you can see. And we're going to be applying that. Now you can, as you can see, unlock the outer layer of the chip screen. And you can, you know, obviously replace them as well. So as you see here, do we want to unlock this cell for 1,000 gold? Yeah, okay, why not? Just for demonstration purposes. There you go. I unlocked that, but you get gold for every single match you win, and so on and so forth. You'll see how it goes as we enter, but yes, well, yeah, I'm quite new at this myself, but there are a couple of different modes as well that you can currently participate in. Scenario is basically quick match. You go in there and you fight against AI. A very short game just to get a little bit of a hang of things. And of course there is a tutorial at the beginning, so they explain some of the basics and everything. And then you get a campaign, which is actually quite an interesting variant of a regular campaign. You're actually on a world map and you have to conquer regions. I already have a campaign save game, so we could potentially head in there and see what's going on. And then Infinity Mine is the endless mode. So basically if I go through here, as you can see, the Infinity Mine goes all the way down. Oh yes, look at this. It goes so far down that I'm actually getting a little bit scared now, because it goes all the way down to level 100. And well, I'm very far away from doing that, as you can see. I haven't actually done any of them, but maybe we'll do something in this particular video. Well, we'll see. But I think it would be rather nice to load our campaign here. As you can see, this is the region I've currently conquered, if you can call it conquering, and, well, this is where we started. So, as you can see, you can upgrade certain areas, and you gain UC. Now, I'm actually unsure what UC stands for, but it's credits, I assume. Universal credits, something along those lines. And you need that to be able to upgrade your regions. Now, you can collect, unfortunately I can't do it right now because we have no action points, but you can collect UC from every single region if you have the action points. So let us end the turn and see what the AI decides to do. Obviously, we do have Danelle here and Arnon. They are going to be deciding what to do. And there we go. Okay, so yes, it appears as though Danelle has now conquered an additional region. Arnon is having a couple of difficulties over there, not really knowing what's going on there, but yes, now we can collect 100 UC, and I'm going to be collecting another one there, and then we're going to be expanding a little bit. I'm unsure whether I should expand downwards or maybe across here. Probably across here, so let's attack. This will cost, I think, 400 UC. Let's actually see if that's the case. Obviously, I'm quite new at this game myself, so I'm still learning a couple of things. And so, let's see. Oh, no, I have actually no idea what happened there. But whatever the case, let's go in and see if we can win this. Now, also bear in mind, you can craft robots. I will show you after this. Probably going to lose this, but we'll see. So, here we go. Now, yes, as we can see here, there are a couple of different modes as well. One of them is called Tactic Point, and basically what you have to try and do, it's like a King of the Hill style game mode where you have to try and find the one tactic point on the map, and if you control it for a certain length of time, then of course you win. But if you don't, and you just eliminate your enemy like we have now, then obviously it's just elimination. And so we're going to see what we can do here. Now, this particular robot against us right now, I'm a little bit worried about him because he has demonstrated in the past that he can deal significant damage, and I'm quite worried about it, I have to say. So let's see what we can do here. I'm going to be taking Steel Fuel, which is the first ability for our Dual Claw robot. And what that does is it basically just deals magic damage and heals him for the damage dealt, which is very, very powerful in my opinion once you level it up. So let's go for that. His second attack is actually really cool too. Dual Claw attacks the same target twice. Now that is great for burst damage. But right now, we're just going to be making our way over the battlefield and just ending the unit's turn there. Now, this is, of course, turn-based, so we're going to be also relying only on speed, which is really quite worrying because our Cannoneer is one of the slowest that we currently have. So let's see here. We also have an overdrive ability with this. Now what he can do is he can actually boost his speed for 4 turns, and Cannoneer immediately gains an additional turn after using this skill. So that's actually really quite cool. And Jump Shot is an escape ability, so you can get out of really tight situations with that. And so we're going to be moving along over here. And then we're going to be using overdrive, because that will allow us to move yet again. And I'm going to try, if I can, to get into range of these guys. Is it going to happen? No, it's not going to happen by the looks of things. That is a little bit unfortunate because this guy does actually have a silencing ability which will enable him to attack from range. So let's just see what happens. Obviously they are on the low ground, and that means the water is going to damage them. Ooh, as you can see. Yes, Antibot apparently wanted to attack us pretty badly there. So yes, we are now silenced with Dual Claw, which is quite worrying, I have to admit. So, let's see what we can do here. Well, we are going to be skipping our move turn. Or are we? I think we could actually head up here. And then we'll be attacking him from here, thank you very much. Yes, high ground has a massive, massive advantage. Obviously, oh, that's not good. Okay, so yes, this fellow also has a grab type ability where he's able to very easily close the gap. And we're going to see what we can do here. Hopefully I'll be able to... Ah, yes, of course. As we see, we are now silenced, so I will not be able to use our health leeching ability, which is really quite sad. Oh, no. Okay, so we're going to be heading up here. I think. Yes, we're going to be heading up here and seeing what we can do. I'm going to try and bombard this guy, because I really want to eliminate him if I can. Can I? No! We're out of range. Ah, well, that's unfortunate. So we're just going to have to attack that guy as best we can. Now, if he kills that, yep, he's going to kill it. Okay, so what we need to do with Dual Claw is hopefully just survive. Wow. Okay, that is pretty brutal, I gotta say. So let's see. We are silenced once again. So we're going to have to retreat a little bit until we can respawn with our Cannoneer. This guy is probably going to kill us, though. Yes, he is. There we go. Well, that is actually my first defeat, believe it or not. But there we go. Now, do bear in mind, this is not the end. This is actually not the end. You do gain some parts. You can salvage some parts from the battlefield. As you see, we do have a 49% success rate. Unfortunately, we have not been able to gain anything there. And we gained some experience, which is not all bad. We have no more action points for this particular turn, so we'll just have to end it. And now Anon will make his turn. And that is generally how it goes. So we're going to see if we can actually win another battle, and then we'll go over to the robot crafting and see what's going on there. Obviously, you do get some really impressive robots. And wow, Donnell is doing a very, very good job right now. And so I suppose what we'll do is we'll just collect the UC here. You can actually upgrade them again if you are rich. Unfortunately, we are not right now. And we'll collect another UC there. So, shall we go to the same region? I suppose we could. Unfortunately, yeah, it's probably going to be the same robots, so we might not be able to. Wait a minute, I can actually go here, can't I? Yes. Okay, so here is the robot crafting menu. As we can see here, select a combination of parts until the build button lights up. Level up to collect more blueprints for new robots. Click the upgrade button to switch to upgrading robot mode. All the parts that don't belong to the current combination or any blueprints have been grayed out. So as we can see here, let's just randomly select something and let's build it. There we go. We actually built a robot. I'm not entirely sure what we built, but we're going to see. Ah, there we go. The infamous GUMSHOT. Okay, so that's wonderful. Apparently it is a ranged unit. Hopefully that's going to help us out quite a bit. And maybe we could try and build something else, maybe? Ah, we don't have the parts for that. Ah, we don't have the parts anymore. We have no wheels, so we won't be able to do the others. It appears, anyway. So, yeah, all we need to do now is potentially upgrade GUMSHOT a little bit. So, let's see. Can we do that? No, we actually have no more robot parts to upgrade it. But we could, maybe, go into... Oh, I see, yes, this is what's happening with all of the stats. We are not doing well. We are not doing well. But we're going to see what we can actually do by upgrading GUMSHOT just a little. Okay, so let's see what kind of chips we can actually go for here. Maybe, yeah, I think that would actually be quite nice. Let's go for that, and let's go for this. Let's just swivel that a little bit. There we go, thank you. And anything else? Anything else we can use? Maybe normal flammable oil? Why not? Let's just try and make him the best he can be. There we go. Okay. So that's fine. Now, yes, hopefully that will make a difference, and we'll try to attack with 3 robots this time. Okay, so this is another elimination round. As we can see here, another robot has been added. It is quite random, because obviously they now have a dual claw. So let's see how we do. We are, of course, going to be going for steel fuel once again. And let's see what we can do here. This guy is menacing. This anti-bot fellow, yes, very, very powerful indeed in my opinion. So let's see here. This is the first time I've actually gained GUMSHOT, so we're going to see. GUMSHOT shoots a liquefied rubber piece to a target, dealing damage and binding the enemy for 1 turn. And it actually deals 60 damage. Creates an acid zone, dealing damage to any enemy that steps in it, and that does 30 damage. So we're going to go for the first one there. Seeing if we can deal some good damage. Ooh, we can actually shoot that all the way over there. There we go, nice damage, and we have immobilized him. Now let's see if we can do a similar thing with our Cannoneer. Let's see here. Ah, we're just out of range. Of course we are. Ah, that's unfortunate. We could step 1 square in range and then see what we could do. Maybe. There we go. Yes, nice damage. Okay, so the water is now rising, so we need to be a little bit careful about that. Last time Antibot actually hit us, yep, deals massive damage, absolutely massive damage. So let's see if we can eliminate him as quickly as possible. There we go. Take him out. That's what we like to see. So now we have Cannoneer's turn once again, and we are going to be moving, I think, probably over here. Yep. There. Oh, almost taking him out. Little bit too low there. Okay, we're not in range for anyone else here either, so that's unfortunate. Oh yes, now this guy, yeah, he has a bombard ability, which is a multi-target ability. He's able to do some significant damage to everyone in the area right there. We're going to see if we can deal some damage to him. Ooh, that guy's retreating. Oh, do you see that? Oh my goodness, okay. Well, I think we probably want to get up on the high ground if we can. I was hopeful that we could, but apparently not. There we go. Maybe eliminate him soon. Let's get up there. There we go. Okay, that's fantastic. So, Antibot is going to be coming back. It just takes a little bit of time for them to restore themselves. Let's move Jawclaw over here because this is an actual item drop. You do get random item drops when you are in battle. There we go. You've received a normal unidentified chip, so we don't know what it is just yet. Okay, we need to be a little careful here. So what's this? Eliminate the enemies? Yes. Tide will go up and down every 1,000 time points. When it rises above the surface, it will reduce the movement of any robots standing underwater and enable the use of defense skills. Yes, we need to be pretty careful about that. Now let's see. Let's go for another point in that, and then we'll move a little bit over there. Ah, yes, of course. And now we are out of range. Just like I always do. Wonderful. So let's get up there and see if we can do some good damage. Not enough damage. How dare you? We need more damage. There we go. Fantastic. Okay, so Antibot has come back into the fight, and if he's smart... Oh, no, he's... Well, actually, technically not very smart, apparently. But if he was smart, then he would have actually attacked our weakened unit over there. Thankfully enough, he didn't. Now, do bear in mind, this is exactly what I was going to explain. Our third ability has now become unlocked due to this. This is climax time, which basically means that it enables every robot's ultimate ability on the battlefield. So we're going to try and use Powerful Gum against this guy. And there we go. We're actually stunning him, apparently. Yes. Yes, we're stunning him for quite some time. Goodness me. Now we could use Big Ball, but I'm actually not going to be doing that against him. I'm going to be doing that against this guy if I can. Maybe? No, not within range. Unfortunate. Maybe we could use Overdrive and then move over here. Oh yeah, here we go. Now watch this. Oh yes. Oh yeah, 100 damage and eliminated him so incredibly easily. And we're now going to be heading on over here and actually using Extended Claw against this guy. There we go, and now that is an actual stun. I think that is also a stun over there, so really didn't need to compound that fact, but we are just gonna make it so that he is most likely going to be dying here. Sticky Gum. There we go. And so there we go. We have now leveled up. We are now level 4, because your actual CEO, because the plot of the game is that you are a new CEO of a company and you are attempting to beat other companies. And so we have leveled up our CEO level, gained a couple of gold pieces, some new normal chips, and, wow, actually a new blueprint as well. Very nice. And we have wiped out the opposing forces. And there's our success rate, 100%. We're gaining a couple of parts there. We're gaining, oh, very nice chip there. Whenever normal attacks are used, the strike will have a 3% chance to deal an additional 50% damage. Not bad. And there we have it. So yes, that's a small look at Groundbreakers. I have to say I'm actually quite excited about it, even though it is in early access on Steam right now. And if you are, like me, excited about this, then you can also check it out in the description by clicking on the link there. And, well, you can check it out for yourself and see if you like it. And so I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.